What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be changing the front brakes and rear brakes of this 2017 5.0 Mustang. This one has the four piston calipers on the front, and then the two piston or single, actually probably single piston in the back. Yeah, single piston in the back. So here's all the tools you need for this job: an impact just to get the tires off, a 21 millimeter socket for the lug nuts and stuff like that. You can also use this, probably get some of the bolts off of here. Extensions, probably big extension for torquing. This little guy I use for breaking it loose. I also use this for the, I don't have the big ratchet with me, so I'm not using a big ratchet to break the bolts loose on the back of here, but so I don't have it, so I'm using that and that. 2 C clamps, just because it makes it easier to push the pistons on the caliper back in. Torque wrench, because you need 85 foot-pounds on the caliper here, because your caliper is your bracket, and there's no bracket, there's just a caliper. The caliper is the bracket. And a hammer to make life easier and not working too hard to break things loose. So that's what the tools you'll need. Oh, also don't forget 15 millimeter socket. All right, sorry, the GoPro died actually, but all right, so I think 50, I think we left off 15 millimeter socket. Don't forget also screwdrivers, because you're gonna need that to push out pins. Zip ties to hold the caliper up. It's a lot easier, trust me. And that should be all the tools. At least that should be 98% of the tools you'll need. These are all the ones I'm using right here. So to begin with, you gotta take your front tires off. Now what I do, I usually jack up from right here, and I go a little to the right, and I put the pony right here, right on this what do you call it, K-frame, K-member or something like that, whatever it's called. The frame basically that holds the motor. So you put it there, put your pony there, jack it up from there. Now after you get both sides jacked up, you can start taking the tires off. Now just so you know, this is what I'm just gonna tell you guys from the get-go, is you're gonna torque these things down to 150 foot-pounds after you put the tires back on. Just so if I don't say it later, I'm gonna say it now and you know it. Long story short, I had a very bad luck with impacting lug nuts onto a tire, and it took me 5 hours to get them off because they were too tight. That's why I don't use the impact anymore. So I just torque everything now. But so yeah, so let's get to work. Let's get these things off, and I'll show you the product actually real quick of what we got. Got some Performance Evolution. These look like the front brakes. Some, wow, really heavy rotors. Got 2 rotors here. 2 rotors. Box rotors, painful, whacked out. And oh, what are what here? What are what? These front here. These look like actually the. I'm confused. All right, so long story short, we're not going to be doing the brakes today, so look for another video for that if you're looking for that. But we're going to do the front brakes. Long story short, American Muscle messed up, set normal brakes. I got the front brakes to do right now though. So get back into this. So I'm gonna get to this caliper here. So caliper has 2 bolts, one there, one here. Looks like probably 14 millimeter, which I'll confirm that in 1 second. So it is a 15. So there's a 15 millimeter, not a 14. I think yeah, my car's a 13 and this car's okay. This car's a 15. But these can be a little pain to get off sometimes. I don't need that. It's this. Ow. Okay. Work smart, not hard. That's what I always say. Use a good hammer, big, nice, heavy hammer. Saves your hands and don't have to work that hard on your muscles to get something loose. So always work smart, not hard. Especially when it's a heavy, a bolt that is hell to get off. So no point in hurting yourself over something when you can just do something easy. This one's up here. Of course, they gotta put the brake line right in the way. You know, why would you put it in a smart spot? Ow! All right, you still hurt yourself. Sorry. I'm doing this very carefully. I don't want to hit the brake line too hard if it does. Sorry if I'm hitting the way I am. But sometimes this guy hit it. And just so you know, it is cold out right now, so I don't really want to hit my fingers. I really don't. So I am kind of being a little bit of a baby about this, because cold weather. cold weather and fingers do not mix, especially cold tools. Now luckily I left my tools inside so they're warm. So I'm not gonna have frozen fingers at least. So I'll probably say use the extension on this. Definitely probably be a smart idea. But to get it loose, you definitely just use the ratchet. You have enough room. And may I just say that this is a huge ass caliper. So I'll move you guys out here now. So here's your caliper here. Here's your caliper. I got some zip ties here to hopefully hold this up in the air. So I'm gonna make my first loop up here. I got this screw in here to loop around this hopefully, but this is a big gas caliper. So you got 4 pistons in this thing. You got 4 pistons on this side, which usually you only have one side. But on this one you have it on this side and this side. Which means now you gotta push down 4 pistons down just to, what do you call it? Change brake pads. Which is sort of fun trying to change these things. One thing I forgot you gotta do. Hold on. Get back out here. And you're probably smart to do it on here. Hold on. Ah, there we go. I'm gonna put one bolt back in. So you also, for these brakes, you gotta hit these pins out. So basically, so you guys up right up here. So first you gotta hit these pins this way. Hit these pins this way. Then you have this thing right here that goes inside these pins. It's like a safety pin basically. And they go in, you just gotta pull them out. You just gotta wiggle this thing out. It's really all it goes to it. Ow, wiggling it out. There you go. Got that out. That's what that looks like. So after you get that out, you just go boop, 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 boop. And then you gotta get a little screwdriver and hit it back this way more. Ow! I just got whacked to the face. Alright, got that out. Forgot about that part. Alright. So, now I'm gonna remove that bolt I put back in to hold this up. What I usually do, I put the brake pad right here. Now, warning, your pistons might try to push out on the other side, but I see you're probably gonna see a little movement on the other side. I see right there. But so one way to combat this is to hold this C-clamp here, put this here, put a second C-clamp there. I didn't want to use this C-clamp, but alright, so that's all done there. So new brakes, new hardware. Alright, so one advice I always say is put this stuff only on where the metal contacts, because there's no point putting this all over a brake pad that does not need to be all over, because the only places these things touch is on the pistons over here, so there's no point putting it all in the middle when it doesn't even touch right there. Alright, so I see it there. I got it all lubricated just on the pistons where the brake pads actually touch. So, and I also will even add some like on the edges right there on each side. Alright, so I got all the lubrications, and now it's time to put the brakes and everything back together. Actually, I forgot part. I gotta get the rotor off. Dum dum. There we go. Pop it off. That's one off. Here. Now it's all done. Let's put the brake pads back in. Put in like this. Slide that one in there. Take your other brake pad. Make sure it faces in the right direction. First of all, make sure the holes right here are on top of the caliper. I just moved this out of the way because it's a little easier now that it's not that stable. I should have put the brakes in before I moved the thing, but it's okay. So first things first, I'm gonna put the pin through right here. Up you go. There you go. So there we go. Let's get the first one in. There we go. First one's in. Well, here, push this pin through here, just like that, and then push this right around, just like that, and just push through. Also, pay attention to your holes here. You're gonna have to put that metal spring here. It needs to go into these holes, just like into here, like that, into that, and this will hook in like that. All right. So now we got that all set. Now we can cut this up and release ourselves from that prison and slide her on. Hopefully it's not nice and easy. Sometimes it doesn't. So these are 80 foot, 5 foot pounds, so you should be able to torque them too. Okay. So 85 foot pounds I put on that. Alright, so everyone, that's how you do the brake change on this. It is all done. Now all you have to do is just put the rotor, well, the tire, back on here. Do the other side, same exact way I just did this. And you'll be on your way to having brand new brakes on your Mustang. And like I said, part 2 for the rear brakes will be coming. Sadly, I have bad, whatever is that? Oh, the box. Oh, I put it back in the box. Sadly, so separate video, and then I'll combine the two to make one big video. So don't forget to torque your wheels to 150 foot-pounds. So I say, just in case, it's better in the long run if you ever have an issue with the impact driving it on there, because 150 foot-pounds is good enough. There's cars that use 80 foot-pounds, and that's what they use at dealerships and all that. They don't impact your things. They use an impact with a torque thing on it that actually only allows it to go to that max torque they want it to go to. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If this was helpful at all, please leave a link down below. Comment below if any questions about doing this, or any type of question you have for doing it. Comment down below. Subscribe to the channel to support it. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next one. Don't let anyone get in your way of your dreams, and I'll see you guys next one.